Hi, my name's Brad. I play guitar and I'm the producer of the band Halocene. We are Twitch music ambassadors for the music community for live streaming on Twitch. We play to anywhere between 1,000 to 5,000 people 3 times a week for about 9 hours a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the point of this video is to show you how we use Reason 11 or 12 as our backtrack software. We automate everything inside Reason live, and we use the blocks system as our set list. So I'll show you real quick. So instead of blocks being like verse, chorus, yada, 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 we just use blocks as our song list. So we choose our song, and inside that song, or inside that block, is that song. We were able to program the time signature, the tempo, any vocal effects. As you can see here, as I move the playhead, you can see reverb kicks on because the playhead knows at that point to turn on reverb. So we play our songs live. It's like having your own sound guy that knows every tiny little thing you want to do, so you could really perform what you had in mind as an artist, pretty much the same effects and stuff live for for each song, and it's all contained within the block. So one Reason file has these blocks, and each block is a song inside of it, and each block has all the automation features that you could ever want. It's really great, and we've been using this for years. Works very, very well. I just would like to recommend a couple of things to update this to where this could really be an outstanding backing track or live automated system for bands and artists. And that simply is, well, in Reason, you could pretty much automate anything, and it's really great. You just right click on a slider, you get edit automation, and you get an automation lane down here, and it pops up. You want to edit your time signature, you right click on it, you click edit automation. Look, you get your time signature, and you get a drop down option. Same with the tempo. You can automate a floating or a moving tempo. We have backtracks. As you can see here, we have our own mixes, everything like that, just using splitters. It's fantastic. So let me get to the point. What I would like to be able to do is basically edit automation in your sequencer for blocks. So down here in the transport, you have a play and a stop button. First off, it would be great if you could automate that on the sequencer. So instead of like this showing, your time signature, it would say play or stop. And that would be really useful. I know that you can program stop and play on a MIDI control button, but if you're performing live and you just want it to stop at the end of a song so that you could talk to your audience like we do, it would be great that at the end of every song or every block, if you will, I just have a little automated thing here in the sequencer, and it says stop, and it stops it for us. It doesn't accidentally keep going. Sometimes it does keep going, and we forget, and the drummer still hears a click track, and he's trying to wave us down to stop it. So that would be great. And then again, on top of the stop and the play button, something in the transport that says next block would be amazing, or previous block. And if you really wanted to get advanced, I guess you could have one that allows you to program which block. So let's say maybe each block, I'm sure on the back end there's some type of number. I don't know if it's a CC value, but maybe each block had some type of CC value that you could look up in a manual or something, or they just had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or A, B, C, whatever it might be, whatever your engineers and software coders could think of, but that you could also just go into the sequencer and say, oh, block 2, block 3, whatever would correspond to it, and then you have this amazing backtrack software that works, and you can do it all automated. Basically, get up on stage, like we do, or in your stream room, and play, and everything is just in the box for you. It's like having your own sound engineer. The mixing is amazing for us. We do it live. We don't need anybody else, just 3 of us, and we're able to sound like there's 6 or 7 of us, right? But yeah, so just let me reiterate. Blocks is an amazing tool that you can use for live for backtracks and sequencing. It would just be nice to have some type of button that you could automate that allows you to move around inside blocks. Last but not least, I know that you could just go into song and you could draw on your blocks like up here, and then you could switch them just like some people use blocks as like for your verse, chorus, bridge, things like that. You can do that, and that would still work. However, that is going to limit you to a predetermined set list. that you can't really cycle through since Reason doesn't have any kind of markers. So, yeah, I think the solution is just if you're able to program next block and stop and start inside the sequencer, draw it all in, it's great. I mean, I even inside Reason, I'll show you real quick. All my guitar patches, as you can see down here, as we're playing through, it goes clean. This is MIDI out. Sorry, this is MIDI out, and it'll go from clean to dirty to lead, things like that. Um, yeah, it's really fantastic. I think you guys should hop on that. And it doesn't seem like too big of a feature that would require too much complexities, but I don't know. Um, yeah, let's get that blocks turned into more of a set list option. I think a lot more people outside of us are going to be able to utilize Reason in a live setting. So that's been my TED Talk. Thank you so much. Check us out, twitch.tv/Halocene, HALOCENE. You can come see us actually do this live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And yeah, we'll see you then.